Can you give us any details on Metal Gear 5 on why they did not have David Hayter back? And
Well,
Kiefer Sutherland?
Yeah, I don't know enough about the story, except you'll correct me because you know it really well. I don't. That, you know.
Kind of a fanboy.
When I only get like my lines and my dialogue, I never get a full arc of the story.
Right.
So it's almost like I've worked in a motion picture on my pieces parts, but then they don't invite me to the screening.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does.
So then I'm like, I don't know what the story is. They've not let me in.
Right.
So I knew that David was the voice of Solid Snake.
And you met him before, right?
Oh yeah, we worked together.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if you had done all yours separately and
No.
had a stand-in.
No.
Right.
And we're friends. Actually, the first time we appeared together was on the Ultimate Wars on Spider-Man. And he was Captain America, and I was Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. Both Marvel characters.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and so we were friends back then, and then time went on, and we ended up doing this series together. So I knew he was Solid Snake, and then also he was Big Boss.
Right, yeah, his father.
Right. So, you know, the way people responded to him possibly being replaced was, you know, they were saying, Snake's going to be replaced.
Right.
But it was actually Big Boss was being replaced. The Big Boss is his father.
Right.
So it's two separate characters, even though it's the same actor. Why they wanted to do it, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know that it's ever been released in the media.
David never talked to you about it or anything?
He discussed it with me, and he had some thoughts on it that I really can't discuss.
Right.
But I don't know if he had the big picture then that he does now, and I haven't talked to him in a number of months.
Right. But they never really, so far, gave him sent him an email or something that said, look, these are the reasons why. So they never...
I don't know. We'd have to have an interview with David about that.
Right, yeah, where's David?
Yeah,
David,
I've got him on speed dial. I can always call him up and go, can I get an exclusive with you? And maybe we'll do that after this interview, and then you guys can, put like a little thread across the bottom of the screen.
You can put his face up there.
And we'll just stop.
Like the old...
Yeah, exactly. Cut to David right now. And we're back. So that's the real story, folks. But why they chose Kiefer Sutherland, the only reason I can imagine is cachet, name recognition. I don't know if it was Hideo's idea or somebody else's idea.
I had the idea that it was, went from 1972 to 1982, and his voice changed because he got older. But then again, in Japan, the guy that did Snake's voice is also doing the voice in Metal Gear 5 still.
As Big Boss.
Yeah, right, exactly. And they didn't change the voice, so that's what kind of made me
Yeah.
a little iffy. Like, wait a minute, if he's not changing his voice, why are we changing it here? So,
I agree. There was a big public outcry.
right.
Tons of fans online.
It's kind of upsetting, but I don't hate Kiefer Sutherland, obviously, but it's going to be different. It's going to change the game.
Yeah, and there was a big petition that they sent to Kojima or Konami to keep Hayter on. And of course I signed that petition as well, throwing him my support.
Right.
Saying as Robert Downey is Iron Man, Gene Wilder to me the only Willy Wonka. So David Hake is Solid Snake and Big Boss. And tons of fans felt exactly the same way. Thousands,
Right.
well over 15, 20,000.
Right.
I think, maybe even more. And but it just, again, once a decision is made about a particular production and somebody is being recast, they tend to stick with that, and they don't always tend to give us a reason why.
Right.
So we'll find out.